What's poppin', YouTube? So this isn't a video I usually make, but you know, beyond me making videos about my cars or music, I also talk about like dreadlocks, mainly mine. But I wanted to bring this up. This came to my attention when I looked at a video that Lil Wayne posted on his Instagram of a performance he did. Something came to my attention about his hair. But before we get started, make sure y'all leave a like on the video. Make sure y'all comment, leave me y'all thoughts about this. And definitely subscribe. We on the road to 500 subscribers. Subscribe. And let's get started. So yeah, like I said, this isn't a video that I usually make about other people's dreadlocks. I usually talk about mine. But those that don't know, Lil Wayne is kind of an inspiration for me in my dreadlocks. It's not so much that I want to be like another nigga, but like he inspired me, like this energy and shit with, you know, how he got dreadlocks and shit. I ain't gonna lie, he inspired me. You know, I gotta talk about this. He one of my favorite rappers. So I noticed obviously like in his prime, his dreadlocks was more full. He had more his shit looked more, I say the Carter 2 era, like the Hot Boys. Like I say like early 2000s, he had like more of the free form, like wicks. Yeah, I say like the Carter 3 is when this shit started looking more like interlock. That's when this shit really looked like neater, and that's kind of like where his prime was, like the Carter 3, like late 2000s, 2006 to like about 2009. That was like his prime right there. His dreadlocks was like prime too. Then coming to like 2010 to like 2013, this is when he was incarcerated. I know he got incarcerated in Rikers. He started braiding his hair. This is all going based off memory. I'm not even like Google searching none of this shit, bro. I'm going based off memory because I'm a Lil Wayne fan. So I gotta know this stuff. Of course, I know his hair wasn't always braided. It was just around the time that he got incarcerated. He had it kind of like in cornrows. This was maybe like 2011. But like 2013, he had it more relaxed. His hair was like kind of nappy, but he had his hair relaxed and just kind of let it like, it was long, like all the way down to his back. I say like 2014, 15 is when he started like, he cut his shit because his shit was long. His shit was all the way down to his back. His shit was long. He cut him and he like put his shit together and shit. Like his shit was like thicker and it was about my length, maybe a little bit longer. He dyed like his dreads like 3 different colors. It was like red, like blue, purple, or some shit like that. That's kind of where his hair started like developing alopecia or some shit like that. I don't know if it was like stress or the drugs and shit. This was around the same time he was having issues with his contract and Birdman and shit, and drinking heavy amounts of lean, you know, drugs and shit like that's gonna have an effect on your hair. But he did get hospitalized. This was around the time of the seizures and shit like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like I said, I'm going based off memory from what I remember. I remember him getting a seizure, being hospitalized. Just going through the timeline and shit. This is all gonna break down to what I'm trying to process based off of like his hair and shit. And then like recently, like the past, I say like 3-4 years, his hair is just, he bleached his shit. He bleached his shit like blonde. Then you could really see, like if he showed the top of his head, you could really tell he was losing his hair. Like that shit was bad. But what I noticed recently is his shit starting to look better. Like he got some shit done to his hair, because the past 3 years, bro, like it looked like his shit was like falling out, like dreads like fucking like hanging on for dear life. Some of his dreads like thick, and then you'll see like in the middle that it'll be like damn near falling out. I'm just like, bro, this dude, he looks sick. You got too much money to be walking around with your hair like that. I'm not trying to like tell another man that he should. It's just like public appearance type shit. You a whole like celebrity type shit. I'm not saying that you should appeal to people or give a fuck about what people think about you, but I don't know. It's just like if I'm a celebrity, I'm not gonna be out in public fucking with my hair like that. Like that. Lil Wayne is worth like $50 million, but like I'm not gonna be walking around like that. I'm just saying, but you shouldn't give a fuck about what people think about you, but I'm just saying, me personally, I wouldn't be walking around in public with my hair like that. I'm worth $50 million. But anyways, his hair was just like a mess. But recently, like I said, he posted on Instagram a performance he did, and his shit looked better. He went to the right person and got his shit fixed. Lil Wayne is currently 40 years old. I understand aging. Obviously, men, not all men, but most men are bound to lose their hair. It is what it is. That's life. I don't expect him to have his hair his whole life. Yeah, if you look at the post on Instagram, his hair looks, he got something done to it. Like his hair looks, it looks like it used to in his prime, but not as neat and interlocked as it did because of all the bleach. It's not as neat as it was, but it's not, it looks better. So salute to Wayne. He did an interview where I looked at his hair and I was like, bro, because he had like really short skinny dreads, like this long on the sides, and then he had like, I don't know, like 8 thick dreads in the back, this long all the way down here. It was just like, bro, his hair is rough. His shit looks very damaged. And then there was other times where I'd see like a post, a video clip or some shit where he'd had his hair tied up. The like, I don't know, 11 dreads he had left on his head. Yeah, his shit looked rough. I'm not disrespecting Wayne. Wayne is one of my favorite rappers. So I'm not sitting here disrespecting. Please understand that I'm a fan. Before y'all open fire on me in the comments, please understand, I'm a fan. Relax. I don't want no smoke. I'm actually giving compliments here. I'm saying that his hair was like rough at one point and he fixed it. I'm proud of him. Of course, you know, I shouldn't give a fuck about what another nigga looks like, but I'm just saying, like, what he did was much needed. You feel me? But yeah, that's my thoughts on Lil Wayne and his dreadlock update. I feel like nobody was really talking about it. I'm sitting here like, wow, bro. Like, he actually got that shit fixed, because his locks look kind of rough recently. But like I said, it's not up to me. That's not for my appeal. You know, I just wanted to give my thoughts on his dreadlocks, because I do talk about my own dreadlocks on this channel, and I've never talked about somebody else's. That's kind of not my thing, but this just caught my attention and I felt like nobody was talking about it. So yeah, let me know y'all thoughts. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, roll to 500, and I'm out.